Indeed.
And Dianne is our NLP Master Trainer, and I absolutely love all this field of work and study. So I am very interested about hearing what you're going to bring. So welcome, Dianne.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Where to start, really? This is something completely new for me. Most of the time I work in the corporate world, and I work a lot in the technology sector. So this is very different. I'm feeling my way a little bit with what I'm offering that's going to be most useful. But I'm guessing that most of the people who are going to be coming to the conference, that you do what you do because you love children and you love helping them learn and develop and kind of become the best that they can be. And then I thought, what about the parents? Is that always quite so straightforward? What about the other people in your network? What about the people that run classes with you? And, in any kind of work that you do, you have to interact with other people, and people are different. People are vastly different. So you don't always immediately connect with other people. So the title of my talk is Dealing with Difficult People. It probably should just be dealing with people. Because if I'm honest with you, I don't really think anybody's difficult, but I do think sometimes we find ourselves in difficult situations. And so being able to understand other people, being able to spot some of the clues that will tell you what makes somebody else tick, what's going to make it easy for you to resolve any little issues that you've got. And sometimes, when you work as part of a team, just understanding how the way that people are different from each other actually is the strength of your team. That sometimes people find it frustrating. I've got to work with this person who's so different from me. And in fact, usually what's really good about a well-performing team is that everybody's different. Everybody brings something different to the party. So what I'm intending to do in my session is to show you some common dimensions of personality differences, how to spot them, and what to do about them. So if that sounds like it might be useful, I'm kind of thinking it's going to be useful with the adults in your life, but I suspect it might also be useful with some of the children.
It sounds brilliant, and you're so right. We all have to work with people, and it's actually homing in on their strengths and what they bring to the forefront and working with those that'll help you to resolve a situation. I think this will be fascinating, like you say, for when you're working with other tutors or additional coaches within your team. I'm thinking, football coaches or cricket coach or whatever. It's you do have to learn to work with those people and do it to the best of your ability. So I think this is going to be a fantastic talk. And also when you get complaints, or a parent handles things in a certain way, and how you overcome that, and from what place are they coming from? Dianne, it's going to be fascinating. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
If I could just expand on that a little bit about the challenges that providers have with the parents and carers that bring them. Obviously we are children, so they tend to all come with a guardian, come with an adult. And I did a talk, because dance in general tends to be this kind of like fear of parents, and parents, oh God, did everything I could, and then this one parent ruined my day. And it was kind of like I said this big group of people, like, hands up if you like the parents that come to your school, and none of them put their hand up. They were like, oh, they're a nightmare, or this or that or that. I was like, you really need to try switch that into embracing, where are they coming from in that particular day anyway. I'm kind of really into that stuff myself, but also all their comments are valid. So knowing how to answer those questions from a provider's point of view, or just to have the awareness of that, is huge in itself, I think. Just to actually realize that people are so different, and Bobby's mum, who might have had a terrible night's sleep, and just they've got the brunt of it. So it's just thinking, raising that awareness it's fantastic, and it will really help all the providers that come to the conference, for sure, just to see it in a different light and from a different angle. So yeah, very excited. So I'm really delighted that you'll be joining us.
Thank you.